Hello, dear students. How are you all? I am Shailesh Prakash Barge. I teach in New English School, Tilak Road, Pune. Dear students, today we are going to learn an interesting story. I'm very sure that you are going to have a lot of fun. So let's learn this story with the help of this presentation. Now, first of all, observe the emojis and guess the feelings or the state of mind. Kindly observe the emojis. There are two emojis in front of you. What kind of feelings they are showing, they're expressing? Yes, your answer is right. They seem very scared. Let's play a small game. There are few questions coming up. Read the questions. Think of the answers for few moments. Let us see if we think alike. तुमच्या पुढे आता काही प्रश्न येणार आहेत. त्या प्रश्नांचं उत्तर तुम्ही काही क्षणात त्याच्यावरती विचार करायचा आहे. जर तुमचं आणि माझं उत्तर मिळतं का ते पाहूयात. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, आर देर एनी सिच्युएशन्स वेन यू गेट अफ्रेड? कधी अशी खूप भीती वाटते असं कधी होतं का तुमच्या आयुष्यामध्ये? विचार करा पाहू. इफ आय वर अ किड आय वुड बी अफ्रेड when I sleep alone in the house at night. I enter a new house as there can be a dangerous dog. I can be scared if I travel alone at night. Or as a student, if the teacher asks me to talk in front of the whole class. How would you react if you have to travel alone? Think. I know. You would be very happy and it would feel that you have grown up. One more thing, you would feel independent while spending money and even while shopping on your own. Let's go for the next question. How would you react if you had to stay alone? Yes, if you ask me, I may get scared. What about this question? What would you do if you were lost in a new city? What will you do? Initially, I would get confused. I would try to use Google navigation. I'm a smart child. I would dial 100 and request the police department to help me. I know your answers might be like this. Dear students, on page number 30, there is a table. And the table is about idioms, meanings, and the sentences. The second is given to you. As free as a bird. The meaning of this idiom is, if he or she is carefree, and it is used in the sentence. After finishing her exam, she will be as free as a bird. There is first idiom. It is bird's eye view. The meaning is view from somewhere high. Let's use it in our own sentence. When we reached at the top of the fort, we had a bird's eye view. So try to solve the third and the fourth sentence. Dear friends, now watch one of the loveliest creations on the earth. I know you will love it. Do you remember the day when you tried to learn swimming for the first time? Or riding cycle for the first time? How was the experience? Now we are going to witness a small video. Let's watch it. There is an interesting activity after it.
Chante l'amour.
मित्रांनो, तुम्ही हा व्हिडिओ पाहिला असेल. ते व्हिडिओमध्ये तो जे छोटंसं जे पिलो होतं, ते इतर पक्ष्यांप्रमाणे विहार करण्यासाठी प्रयत्न करत होतं. तो त्याचा पहिला प्रयत्न होता. पण पहिल्याच प्रयत्नात त्याला अपयश आलं आणि ती एक भीती बसली मनामध्ये आणि त्यामुळे कदाचित तो पुढे विहार करताना त्याला त्रास होणार आहे. टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न अ सेम काइंड ऑफ स्टोरी. The name of the story is His First Flight. His wings, he became afraid. The great expanse of sea stretched down beneath, and it was such a long way down, miles down. We can see in the picture that yes, there was a wide expanse of the sea, and that's why he tried to fly, but he couldn't. समोर एवढा मोठा अथांग समुद्र बघितल्यानंतर त्याने प्रयत्न केला होता, पण जसजसा पुढे आला तो थबकला आणि तो मात्र पुढे जाऊ शकला नाही. He felt certain that his wings would never support him. So he bent his head and ran away back to the little hole under the ledge where he slept at night. So he tried. त्याने प्रयत्न केला, पण त्याला वाटलं हे काही जमणार नाहीये. मग त्याने मान खाली तुकवली आणि तो बिचारा त्या होलमध्ये निघून गेला. So we can see there was a lack of confidence. Even when each of his brothers and his little sister, whose wings were far shorter than his own, ran to the brink, flapped their wings, and flew away, he failed to muster up courage to take that plunge, which appeared to him so desperate. That means actually he was very eager. There are some new words. Let's see. To muster up courage. That means to gather the strength. Let's use it in our own sentence. Parth finally mustered up courage and answered the question in the interview. There's one more word. Desperate. Very keen and excited to do something. During this lockdown period, all the students are desperate to join their school. म्हणजे तुम्ही सगळेजण खूप उत्सुक आहात. त्याचप्रमाणे तो पक्षी आहे, तो आनंदाने विहार करायला खूप उत्सुक आहे. बट व्हॉट हॅपन, ही वॉज नॉट शुअर अँड ही वॉज अफ्रेड ऑफ द एक्सपॅन्स ऑफ द सी. आणि गंमत म्हणजे त्याच्यापेक्षाही लहान पंख असलेले त्याचे भाऊ बहीण ते छान विहार करतायत, पण याचं मात्र धाडस होत नाहीये. हिज फादर अँड मदर हॅड कम अराउंड कॉलिंग टू हिम shrilly, upbraiding him, threatening to let him star on his ledge unless he flew away. But for the life of him, he could not move. As usual, the parents started shouting at him. तुला काही जमतच नाही काय, चल प्रयत्न कर, चल तुझ्या लहान भावंडांची बघ ते कशी विहार करतायत. They started shouting at him. पण हा घाबरलेला आहे. You can see the mama and the father was shouting at him. Come on, you can try. At least give a try. You can do it. Like the siblings, they came down. You should try and come down. But no, that was the 24 hours ago. Since then, nobody had come near him. The day before, all day long, he had watched his parents flying about with his brothers and sister, perfecting them in the art of flight, teaching them how to skim the waves and how to dive for fish. Now they were getting some lessons from the parents. नुसतं आकाशामधून भरारी मारता आली की सगळं नाहीये, तर वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारे कसे मासे कसे पकडायचे, विहार कसा करायचा आहे, खाली कसं यायचं, या प्रकारचं ट्रेनिंग, अ काइंड ऑफ अ ट्रेनिंग आई वडील देत आहेत बाकीच्या भावंडांना. अँड ही वॉज वॉचिंग our young seagull who was afraid of flying. He was watching continuously. He had in fact seen his older brother catch his first herring and devour it standing on a rock, while his parents circled around raising a proud cackle. And all the morning the whole family had walked about on the big plateau midway down the opposite cliff, taunting him for his cowardice. Now the scene is like this. His brother, let's see, what is herring? Herring is a kind of a fish. You can see in the picture. Yes, the brother has caught his first herring. त्यानं पहिली शिकार केली. आणि yes, parents were very happy. And that's why they cackle. They started hooting. Just like, वा वा वा, छान, कमाल केलीस. आणि मुद्दाम का करतात कदाचित, की या आपले यंग सीगलला जरा प्रेरणा मिळावी म्हणून. And they were simply sitting, flying in front of him. The sun was now ascending the sky, blazing on his ledge that faced the south. He felt the heat because he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. He stepped slowly out to the brink of the ledge, and standing on one leg with the other leg hidden under his wing, he closed one eye, then the other, and pretended to be falling asleep. Still, they took no notice of him. Now, let's try to learn this. See, the sun was now ascending. Yes, the sun was going up like this. And you better know, if you don't have anything in your stomach, जर सकाळपासून काही खाल्लं नाहीये तर मग जास्त त्रास व्हायला लागतो. आणि येणे तर 24 तास जरी काही खाल्लेलं नाहीये. And his parents, his brothers and his sister, they were enjoying the herring. त्यांचं छान तिकडे खाणं चाललंय आणि या बिचाराला काहीच खायला नाही. पण चुकूनचे त्याचं धाडस होत नव्हतं. And that is why the parents deliberately came in front of him. त्याच्या समोर येत आहेत, मुद्दाम काहीतरी खाऊ खातायत, पण याचं धाडस होत नव्हतं. सो ही ट्राईड टू केम अहेड. त्याने प्रयत्न करतोय, पण पुढे आला की तो घाबरतोय. आणि आता त्याला मात्र भूक लागली आणि हळूहळू उष्णता वाढायला लागली. एकतर बाहेर पण सूर्य असा माथ्यावरती यायला लागलाय आणि पोटात काही नाहीये, त्यामुळे त्याला जास्त त्रास व्हायला लागला. ही फेल्ड द हीट बिकॉज ही हॅड नॉट इटन सिन्स द प्रिव्हियस नाईटफॉल. काल संध्याकाळपासून त्याने काही खाल्लेलं नव्हतं. आणि तो काय करतोय मग आता, थोडंसं जरा सगळ्यांना आपली कीव यावी म्हणून तो मुद्दाम बाहेर आला आणि काय केलं, अँड स्टँडिंग ऑन वन लेग विथ द अदर लेग हिडन अंडर हिज विंग, ही क्लोज्ड वन आय देन अदर अँड प्रिटेंडेड टू बी फॉलिंग अस्लीप. मुद्दाम काय करतोय, सोंग घेतोय झोपी असल्याचं किंवा झोप आल्याचं किंवा चक्कर आल्याचं सोंग घेतोय. स्टील दे टूक नो नोटीस ऑफ हिम. सो व्हॉट इज द मिनिंग ऑफ दिस? टू टेक नोटीस मीन्स टू पे अटेन्शन. पण आईबाबांना माहिती आहे की आता हा काय धाडस करत नाहीये, मग आपण त्याच्याकडे दुर्लक्ष करायचं आणि म्हणून त्याच्याकडे पाहत पण नाहीये. He saw his two brothers and his sister lying on the plateau, dozing with their heads sunk into their necks. His father was preening the feathers on his white back. Only his mother was looking at him. She was standing on a little high hump on the plateau, her white breast thrust forward. Now and again, she tore at a piece of fish that lay at her feet and then scraped each side of her beak on the rock. The sight of the food maddened him. How he loved to tear food that way, scraping his beak now and again to wet it. Now, let's try to understand what happened here. Brother and sister, they had a lot of fish. They had sumptuous breakfast. आणि त्यामुळे त्यांना थोडीशी झोप आली बघा. दे वर डोझिंग. ते जरा पेंगतायत कारण खाणं झालंय ना खूप. इकडे याला काही खायला नाहीये आणि त्यांचं पोट मात्र चांगलं भरलेलं आहे, त्यामुळे ते झोप काढतायत, पेंगतायत ते. डोझिंग विथ देअर हेड संक इन टू देअर नेक्स. तुम्हाला माहिती आहे पक्षी असे मान अशी शरीराच्या आतमध्ये खुपसून जरा झोपतात, तसं ते छानपैकी असं बसलेले तिथे. हिज फादर वॉज प्रीनिंग द फेदर्स ऑन हिज व्हाईट बॅक. अँड दिस इज वन मोर हॅबिट ऑफ बर्ड्स. ते स्वतःला कसे स्वच्छ करतात तुम्ही पाहिलं असेल की आपल्या आजूबाजूला बघा कबूतर असतात, चिमण्या, कावळ्या, ते स्वतःला स्वच्छ करतात चोचीने. सेम थिंग वॉज गोइंग ऑन. हिज फादर वॉज प्रीनिंग, दॅट इज क्लिनिंग द फेदर्स ऑन हिज व्हाईट बॅक. थोडक्यात काय, सगळ्यांचं आपापलं काम चाललं होतं. देन हू लेफ्ट? येस, ओनली हिज मदर वॉज लुकिंग ॲट हिम. अँड यू बेटर नो मदर्स आर सो लव्हिंग. आई जरा रागावली पण आहे, पण तेवढंच तिचं लक्ष आहे त्या बाळाकडं. माझं बाळ ते एकटंच राहिलंय. मग ते अशी नाही म्हणणार, कोणतीच आहे अशी म्हणत नाही ना, जाऊ दे त्याला काय करायचं करू देत. नाही. ॲट द सेम टाइम मदर वॉज लुकिंग ॲट हिम. शी वॉज स्टँडिंग ऑन लिटिल हाय हम. ती मुद्दाम एका उंचवट्यावरती उभी आहे. आणि का, तर त्याला दिसावं आपण, की थोडंसं अधूनमधून त्याला चालना देता येते का, प्रेरणा देता येते का, असा विचार करते. सो ऑन द प्लॅट्यू शी वॉज स्टँडिंग, हर व्हाईट ब्रेस्ट थर्स्ट फॉरवर्ड. आणि जणू काही ये बाळा तू प्रयत्न कर असं सुचवायचं आहे. नाऊ अँड अगेन शी टॉर ॲट अ पीस ऑफ फिश दॅट लाय ॲट हर फीट. आणि मुद्दाम त्याच्यासमोर काहीतरी खाऊ घेते बरं, की हे बघ आम्ही तुला खाऊ आणलाय, तू ये खाली ये, प्रयत्न कर. पण तो काय हालायला तयार नाहीये. अँड शी वॉज वेटिंग द बीक. आणि तुम्हाला हेही माहिती आहे की ह्या पक्ष्यांना सवयी असतात आणि यू बेटर नो दे डोंट हॅव एनी अदर थिंग्स टू शार्पन. म्हणून ते काय करतात, दगडावरती ती चोच घासतात, जणू काय त्या चोचीला धार करतायत, शार्पनिंग. ओके डिअर स्टुडंट्स, we have done a half part, we have completed a half part of the story. Let's go for the activities. And we are going to conduct activities as per the board pattern. We have A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5 activities. So like that particular sequence, we are going to do some activities. So A1 activities, answer in one word. I'm going to give you some questions. Let's see. You have to answer in one word. The name of the bird. What is the name of the bird in the story? What kind of bird is it? Yes, it's a seagull. Next, the number of members in the seagull's family. Can you count? How many were they? Come on, count. 2 brothers, sister, parents. Yes, and our young seagull. So in all, there were 6. The place where that baby bird lived the whole night. संपूर्ण रात्रभर तो कुठं मुक्कामी होता बरं? We studied it. Yes, in a small hole. The name of the fish. You have seen the picture also. आपल्याकडे बघा महाराष्ट्रामध्ये ना आंबळी नावाचा एक मासा आहे, तो अगदी असाच आहे या हेरिंग सारखाच. So the name of the fish is herring. The place where the young seagull was standing. Where was he standing? Yes, the ledge. The only member who was looking at the young seagull. Now we have seen it. Do you remember? Each member was busy in doing something. Father was preening, cleaning. The brother and sister, they were dozing. So who left? The only member who was looking at the young seagull. एकाच व्यक्तीचं त्या फॅमिली मेंबर मधल्या एकाच पक्षाचं रॅदर लक्ष होतं याच्याकडे. Yes, your answer is right. It's mother. Now let's go for true or false. The story is about a seagull. Now this is a statement. Now try to find out whether the statement is true or false. So yes, your answer is right. The story is about a seagull. All the babies were very brave. सगळे जे बेबीज होते ते सगळेचे सगळे काय होते, धाडसी होते, शूर होते असं विधान केले. So is it true or false? False. Because the young seagull was scared. He was afraid of flying. In all, there were 3 baby seagulls. False. The parents tried their best to teach the baby seagull flying. आई बाबा त्या सगळ्या पिलांना ट्रेनिंग देत होते, टीच करत होते, हाऊ टू फ्लाय, तयार करत, प्रशिक्षण देत होते. ट्रू और फॉल्स? Yes, true. Other siblings learned flying quite easily. Now we know there were 2 brothers, a sister and a young seagull. So in all there were 4 babies. But what about the brothers? Other siblings learned flying quite easily. Yes, we saw it. Only this young seagull couldn't fly. पण ही बाकीची जी भावंड आहेत, ती बहीण पण ज्यांची विंग खूप लहान आहे त्याच्यापेक्षा, ते मात्र पटकन शिकले आणि आनंदाने विहार करायला लागले. सो दिस स्टेटमेंट इज ट्रू. वन मोर. द पेरेंट्स गॉट व्हेरी अँग्री विथ हिम फॉर नॉट फ्लाइंग. म्हणजे आई बाबांना खूप राग आलेला आहे की हा का विहार करत नाहीये, हा प्रयत्न पण करत नाहीये, तो रागवलेत. सो वी सॉ इट. येस, द सेंटेन्स इज ट्रू. लेट्स गो फॉर द A2 activity. Complete the following sentence. And your sentence is, the young seagull was not able to fly because. Now see, in your examination you are supposed to write few sentences. You are supposed to complete the sentence. The young seagull was not able to fly. Can you recollect? आठवते का बघा बरं, आपण हे अभ्यासला आहे की हा जो यंग सीगल आहे तो का उडू शकत नाहीये. Yes, at least 2 reasons you should give. Let's go for the answer. The young seagull was not able to fly because he felt certain that his wings would never support him. त्याला जणू काही खात्रीच होती की आपले पंख काय आपल्याला साथ देणार नाहीयेत. आपले पंख एवढ्या मोठ्या समुद्रामध्ये, एवढ्या मोठ्या या तुफानी वाऱ्यामध्ये आपल्याला साथ देणार नाही, आपण खाली पडू अशी त्याला भीती होती. म्हणून तो पहिलं कारण काय, हे कारण आहे. त्यामुळे तो प्रयत्न सुद्धा करत नाही. आणि अजून एक काय, द एक्सपॅन्स ऑफ द सी मेड हिम स्कॅर्ड. आणि त्याने जेव्हा पुढे पाहिलं, त्या लेकच्या पुढे तो जो अथांग निळा समुद्र पाहिला की त्याची भंबेरी उडाली. आणि त्यामुळे काय, द सेकंड रिझन इज द एक्सपॅन्स ऑफ द सी मेड हिम स्कॅर्ड. नाउ देयर इज वन मोर ऍक्टिव्हिटी. दिस ऑल्सो is there for A2. Match the pairs. Family members and activities. In the first box there are family members. In the second box there are activities. Let's see one by one. The family members are the young seagull, his brothers, his father, his mother, and the activities they were doing. First, cleaning his feathers, looking at the lonely baby, taking small naps, and begging for food. Now we have learned the story. आपण ती गोष्ट अभ्यासली आहे. बघा बरं, यंग सीगल या संपूर्ण आपल्या स्टोरीचा जो नायक म्हणूया आपण त्याला, तो काय करत होता? Was he cleaning feathers? Or was he taking small naps? No, no, no. He was begging for food. Yes, let's check answers. The young seagull was begging for food. What about his brothers? They were taking small naps. And what about the father? Yes, his father, he was cleaning his feathers. And his mother, yes, looking at the lonely baby. Now, she was the only member of the family who kept on caring and looking at the lonely baby. So, take a look. Now, this is A3. Now, this activity is based on vocabulary. So, complete the way. Find out the action word that are related to birds. For example, fly. So, now what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to find out the action words that are related to birds. Now, one has been given to you, that is fly. You are supposed to find out the other words. You can find more than 3 words. There is one more activity. Find the similar words for the following words: under, small, edge, and scolding. And the answers are under, that is beneath, small, little, edge, brink, scolding, that is upbraiding. Now all these are similar words. Let's go for opposite words. So one more activity. Find the opposite words for the following words: low, short, north, backward. And the answers are low and high, short, long, north, south, and backward, forward. You are going to find many more such a pair that are opposite or that are similar. Now it's your duty, it's your responsibility to find out more pairs. Let's go for the next activity. Now this is A4 activity. This is based on grammar activities. So let's do some important activities here. Do as directed. His father was preening the feathers. Now what is the question? Yes, the question is frame a WH question to get underlined answer. Come on, think. His father was preening the feathers and we are supposed to frame a WH question. So what can be the WH question? Yes, what was his father doing? If you ask this question, what will be the answer? His father was preening the feathers. She was standing on little hump. Add a question tag. Now, dear friends, you better know we are supposed to write the whole sentence, the complete sentence again, and then you are supposed to give a comma. She was standing on little high hump, wasn't she? Now, in examination, they can give you a sentence and 4 options of question tags, and you are supposed to choose the right question tag for that particular sentence. His mother was looking at him. Change the voice. Can you change the voice of this sentence? You try? Yes, the answer is he was being looked at by his mother. His head was bent by him. He could not move. Remove could. Now such kind of activities can be asked, such kind of questions can be there in your examination. Now you are supposed to remove could. And when you remove could, you have to use something else. So what will you use? He was not able to move. So yes, you can use able to in place of can and could. It's a past tense, so we have used was not able to move. There is a last question. This is A5 activities. In this activity, you are supposed to give your own responses. So the question is, how did you learn cycling? Describe in 2 to 3 sentences. So do you remember the incident when you learned cycling? Okay, I have tried to send some answers for you. Just check it out. One of my cousins helped me to learn cycling. He told me some important tips about cycling. He boosted up my confidence. He had supported and also showed me how to ride a cycle. So dear friends, we are supposed to write answers in 4 to 5 sentences, but don't commit any spelling or grammar mistake. So these A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5 activities are there for your examination. You can have more personal response questions in your textbook. So, did you like this first part of the story? I'm very sure the first part was very, very gripping and it was very interesting as well. So, we are going to learn the next part in the next session. Thank you so much.